Welcome, everybody, back to another episode of That's Baseball, Erika. I'm your host, Erika, where I talk to you everything and anything New York Yankees related. He is back. He is back. He's back. He's back. Who am I talking about? The person that everybody was talking about yesterday in New York. Luis Severino had made his season debut yesterday, and I went to the game, and I witnessed it firsthand. I didn't even go to my seats the first 4 innings, because I just wanted to let it sink in, dissect every pitch. So I stood in the standing room only area and right behind home plate, and I watched him pitch, and he looked really good. The first batter, Goodwin, gave him, I think it was 11 or 12 pitch at bat. He was battling strikes, fastball, sliders, fastball, slider. After that, he kind of settled in, and he looked good. If he looks that good for a debut, and he hasn't pitched in a very long time, like not in the majors at least, you got to be very confident as a Yankee fan, extremely confident. So Sevy actually goes 4 innings yesterday. He ends up giving up 2 walks, no earned runs, and he had 4 strikeouts and stood underneath the 70 pitch threshold that they had originally planned for him. I think he ended up doing 68 or something. He stood in he hit 98 and averaged around 96 to 98 with his fastball. His slider was coming in at about 86. Then he kind of threw in some changeups here and there, but overall he looked really good, and we just got to see how the rest of September pans out. But that's going to be huge as far as a pitching rotation goes. Other than Luis Severino, the Yankees played almost perfect baseball yesterday. They didn't give up a run, so the bullpen came in. Loizaga came in, shut it down. Who else pitched yesterday? Tarpley, Guerin, and Chance Adams. So, I mean, you didn't really use any of your bullpen arms. None of the big ones, at least. You gave them some rest. Yankees got hits. Torres hit his 38th home run of the season. Kid's 22 years old. I don't know how many times I got to say this. He is 22 years old doing this. So, 38th home run of the season, leading the whole team. Gregorius got RBI. LeMahieu got RBI. Maybin, Torres, obviously, Urshela. So, Yankees practically played perfect baseball. The only guy that didn't have a hit yesterday was Luke Voit, and he even had 2 walks. So, the on-base percentage was fine. Other than that, everybody else had a hit yesterday. Oh, Aaron Judge, but he also walked. But, yeah, it's the Angels. You know, they don't have anything to play for. I was really bummed out when I didn't see Mike Trout. Obviously, he got the season-ending surgery, or he's getting it, so he's out for the season. And then the big blow, so Dellin Betances, we saw him warming up. And then all of a sudden, Chad Green starts warming up, and we're like, okay. It meant nothing. I thought maybe because they had such a big lead after scoring 6 runs in the 4th. I figured, they don't want to bring him in. I don't know. Come to find out that he partially tore his Achilles when he was pitching in Toronto the other day, which is a huge bummer. And everybody's saying that it's not that big of a deal. The Yankees have gotten to this point so far without him. That's cool and all, but imagine having him. Do you understand the impact that would make? Do you know how big of a deal that is for a game that there's an opener? Do you know how big of a deal it is to have that kind of arm, a setup man, or that extra arm for you in the playoffs if your pitcher doesn't go the distance? You know, you're going to be playing teams that work starting pitchers. You know, they work at bats and they foul off anything, you know. So it would have been huge. Now that he's not there, it's like, all right, well, now we're going back to the same game plan. At least you have Jordan Montgomery in the bullpen. You could add J.A. Happ in there. So it's like, it's not terrible, but it is definitely a big loss for the Yankees, even though he wasn't there all season. It's just like, you get somebody back, and then they get injured. So Stanton is back today, but Dellin Betances gets hurt. Sevy was back yesterday, Dellin Betances. It's like, you sacrificial lamb. Listen, Stanton comes back. As much as I love hugging Cameron Maybin, dude, go get injured. I don't mind. Because Stanton's playing left no matter what. It is what it is. But yeah, this season has been so bittersweet, and that really, really sucked. But what doesn't suck is that the Yankees have the chance to clinch tonight against the Angels again. The chance to clinch the chance to get 100 wins on the season and just get the AL East title for the first time since 2012, which is insane to me because being a Yankee fan since, I was born in 1990. So I started to really kind of understand baseball in 96. That's when I started playing baseball and watching the Yankees like religiously. To see them not be and have the AL East title in this long has been kind of crazy. So you think about it, 2012 was 7 years ago. That's huge. But yeah, they have the chance to do that. And I tell you what, if they win tonight, I promise you tomorrow morning I'm going to Modell's or Dick's Sporting Goods and I am buying the AL East shirt. I'm going to pimp that thing out. I'll probably wear it on the next episode because that's how pumped I am about this season, how pumped I am for the playoffs to start. And yeah, it's going to be a fun run, hopefully. So me and my friend Steven, he was on the podcast once. He came up with a brilliant lineup that would never happen, but has a great argument for it. Can't wait to share that with you guys. It'll probably be maybe a week or once everything is kind of settled in, because with how the injuries have been this season, you don't know still who's going to be on your playoff rotation or roster, barring any injuries. There's 2 weeks left, so that means the Yankees can still get about 2 weeks, another 10 injuries. That makes sense mathematically how this season has gone. But yeah, hopefully the Yankees pull out a win tonight. Hopefully I have a celebration podcast tomorrow or whenever the next one uploads. And as always, let's go Yankees. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at That's Baseball Erika or That's Baseball E. I don't know. They don't let me type it out too long. And yeah, let's just keep this thing going. We're having a lot of fun. And playoffs are almost here, baby. This is what they play for. This is why we watch, and this is why we love sports. So let's just clinch today and just start this playoff run right. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.